Clive Lloyd fears West Indies could be stuck in the lower part of a two-tier World Test Championship for 100 years. Mighty, mighty father. My wonderful people, welcome back to the channel. You don't know it's about SAE. Bless upon yourself and thank you all for tuning into this one. Some people, former West Indies great, Sir Clive Lloyd has predicted that if the West Indies end up in the second tier of the World Test Championship cycle, which they're bringing in a two-tier system. The top teams like the South Africa, like the England, the Australia, India is in tier 1 and West Indies, although they rank in the lower half of the table, there will be a second tier. And Clive Lloyd is saying that he fears that West Indies will be in this place for over 100 years. My people, though, before we fill in on all details and what he had to say, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and turn on the post notification bell to be the first alerted whenever a new video is uploaded. So, the former captain calls for a better share of the pie from the ICC due to their historical success, right? He said, we have to look at what's happening at the ICC with the share out of the money. India, Australia, and England get 180 million, and West Indies will get 80 million, like Bangladesh and Afghanistan, and we are just 2 years out of being in that group for 100 years, right? To me, it's not right. We have to stand up. We have to go to the ICC and ask for special dispensation, because when we were in the ascendancy and we were playing so well, everyone wanted to play with us. But it seems as if now that like how we are falling, nobody really want to play with us. And that's always happening, guys. That's how you find out who is real and who is not real, because you have a lot of fake people. It don't in life, guys. If I want to base it on this situation, when you're up and 100, you have a lot of friends, guys. When you have money, you have a lot of friends. But as soon as the money stop, you start to say you're alone, and you that's where you start to know that some of these people are only around you because they can get advantage, or should I say benefit from a runner. You understand? Similar to the cricket of what Sir Clive Lloyd is saying, when West Indies were on top, everybody worship us, but when we are down, nobody want to play against us. You understand? Let's continue. We were playing Australia very often, with England very often, and when we went to Pakistan or India, getting millions of people to go to the grounds, right? We need to get a better share of the pie, because we were the cash cows for a long time and we need to get some of that. You understand? I am hoping the board follows up on that recommendation, where we can be adequately given the money that is needed. So Sir Clive Lloyd has said straight up that West Indies wants more money. You understand? We have done so much for test cricket or cricket overall, and now since we are young and old people, seems as if they want to look over us and not really want to give us anything, and he's saying that that's not fair. But that was what Clive Lloyd had to say, my people. Now we're gonna run through some comments, guys, and then you guys can leave your honest thoughts after. All right, I'm not fact, you can still leave your honest thoughts right now, but let's run through some comments. I know some people might say it's gonna be boring, but it is what it is, my people. You understand? Tell your players to show interest in cricket first, Sir Clive. Then surely they will get the better share of the pie. All are retiring. You should do some soul searching the way you did when West Indies lost to the Aussies and the English in the 70s. Take a leaf from the documentary Fire in Babylon. That was the first comment somebody typed. Another person comment, guys. For West Indies to have the best chance of being competitive again, they need to reform their board structure as per the Peterson report, Webb report, and the other reports in the last 18 years, which all came to the same conclusion, that CWI board structure is antiquated and outdated. The board structure needs to be streamlined and work together with the Caribbean governments and the other stakeholders to improve the facilities and infrastructure across the Caribbean so West Indies have a better chance to be competitive, right? Another person comment, I believe that Lloyd's immense pride and legacy must have caused him considerable pain and anguish over the past decade to see the state in which West Indies cricket now is. And that pain has made him say this. Surely he would know what we can't expect the rest of the world to shore up the West Indies based on some past glory. By that logic, there are other teams like Pakistan and Sri Lanka, which have been star teams in the past. It quite simply is about the quality of Test cricket that the West Indies has been playing. Besides, the core issue is that their most skilled and pedigree cricketers haven't been playing Test cricket. In a hypothetical situation that the ICC grants his wish, West Indies will still have the problem of their best not playing Test cricket. In fact, their best are not really playing international cricket for a long time now. If Lloyd is trying to say that more money will help in getting them back, he has to explicitly say that. You understand? Rich Andrew commented, the conundrum that West Indies cricket faces is that the so-called better players have never been really interested in first-class cricket, and the ones that are interested are not developing due to the inadequate first-class regional cricket system. While West Indies may need to compensate their test players better, it will be hard to achieve this with reduced test revenues due to reduced test series, unless they invest T20 revenues, which I doubt they will, as these revenues may be compensating for the shortfall in test match revenue to pay salaries, etc. Until West Indies can develop better test cricketers and improve their results, they will not be granted 5 test series against Australia, England, and India. Ironically, the financial power horses in world cricket, like they previously used to be granted sponsors, while also be hesitant to invest in teams due to their inconsistent performances. There may also need to be some restructuring in the CWA as it relates to performance management and remuneration, as they cannot continue to be playing their executives and the coaches, etc., their current level of salaries while maintaining the current results. You understand? So, my people, that's the last comment I'm going to zoom in and you understand? So, leave your honest thoughts down below.